Doing something called boat yoga. I'm standing in the back, well, the deck of my boat. As you can see, it's so high I can't reach the ceiling because I've actually taken the floor panel out here, and I'm standing as low as I possibly can. I'm standing on the hull, and at the back of the boat there, all the rubbish is because it was all, that's all stuff that's stored under there normally. You see how to get it out so that I can get in there. There's my rear bench along there. And under that rear bench is an area of the boat that is extremely difficult to see. There is a shelf directly below the bench. There is a shelf on which sits the engine with its own ability to drain off into the water separate from everything else inside the boat. And then I have a gas locker on that side, and I have a fuel tank on that side. They're compartmented in such a way that they could flood and the boat would still be unflooded. So beneath them there is yet another layer that is deeper. So beneath the engine shelf and beneath the fuel tank shelf and even beneath the gas locker, because the gas locker must be above sea level so that it can drain the gas out. Gas is heavy. So I wanted to have a look in here, and I managed to do it, and I'm going to show you how I managed to do it. And I'm thinking, thank God I've been working out lately, because you're going to see what's involved if I can do it with the camera on a stick while I'm doing it. But basically I've got to get up there face up because I can't go in there face down, can I? My back would be bending at a weird angle. So how do we do this? Well, we come to here. Do you know what? This whole thing started because I lost the sound out of one speaker of the hi-fi at the back. One speaker lost the sound, and I've been trying to find out where the speaker wires go underneath, because the speaker wire had fallen off. That has caused all of this, and that's just how it is on a boat. Anyone else that has a boat will know that some tiny little thing like that can happen, and you're here like this because of a speaker wire. And the other thing that happens is as soon as you climb inside the boat, some enormous great boat will come steaming past or something you have to come out and pay attention to. Now then, I'm struggling to remember how I did this now. Yeah, we have to just, I think we just get down into it first of all. We just get down into it. Get down like this. See, it's lucky I'm very small. Then the legs have to go there. Right? It's like getting in a big bath. And now you'll appreciate the fact that I've got a light on my head in a minute, because you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So here I am down here. And now the next part is I have to pull myself forward so that my head can get under. But at every stage you've got to make sure that it's possible to get yourself back out again. Otherwise you could be embarrassingly stuck. So now we are down inside. We're inside the hold of my boat. And I'm going to try and, maybe I need the camera the other way round from my head so that what I'm shining the light on you can see. I don't know. Or maybe I'm going to put the camera at the back of the boat and come towards it. There, the camera is now right at the back of the boat where the engine is. The engine's actually above the camera. As you can see, or can you see? I don't know, can you see? As you can see, this is only just high enough for my head. I can barely even fit my head with my hat. But the whole idea I've got to wear the hat because it's bloody filthy down here. I don't want to get cut with fiberglass. But the whole idea is that I can come down here, right, and I can turn my head that way and examine that end. Oh, I found some more slugs. See, there were. I want to get the slugs out. There are slugs in there. I don't mind the spider things, but I don't want the slugs. So, yeah. Well, all is well down there. At some point, I've got to come down here and I've got to paint this area with special paint called bilge paint, which is the grey paint that you can probably see. There's a slug there. These are going to be fish food. There you come. There you go. I do not like touching slugs. They eat the wood when it's damp, and I think what happens is the rainwater is draining just about there where those two slugs are, because of the structure that I built on the back. The rainwater doesn't drain quite perfectly. Are there more slugs? I can't see any more actually. It's about 6 I've got out so far. Anyway, there we are. Now we're going to put that there. I'm going to try and get back out of the boat again. In fact, why don't I get the camera out first? I've also got to be careful not to knock any of these wires and things, because if I detach something important from the engine, I might not even know what it is or what it does. Here we are, we're out-ish. What did I tell you? There's a boat coming past. As soon as you climb inside the hull, some comes past on a boat. Right, these slugs are going in the drink. They're fish food. I do not want them anywhere near my boat. Eating the wood. Eating the rotten wood. The wet wood. So there we are. That was inside the hull and under there.